Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are in the middle of doing an Anastasia Calderiva marathon. I'm loving it. So we thought we'd look at this picture today. We're gonna look at a couple of different pictures today because we're gonna do some backgrounds. So we're gonna do some backgrounds. I found this paint, this is golden. This is called So Flat and it's a matte professional acrylic in the color Naphthol Pink. I don't know, matte, I like matte for coloring bricks because then we can add pencil to the top if we so desire. But most professional paints are glossy, and then if you want them matte, you have to add or varnish them with a matte varnish. So we don't usually use professional brand paints. I'm shaking this up. We use craft paints. But I saw this and I was like, what the heck? I gotta try this. Look at that color. Ooh, that is a pink. Let's see what we can do with this. I might need an even smaller paintbrush for some of these details. Let's see. Okay, I grabbed a couple of smaller pencils. Okay. Or pencils. These are paintbrushes, you guys. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, these look like they did not get cleaned well last time. Oh well. Alright. So let's pick this one. This is a 1/4 angle brush. Let's see what we can do with it. Ooh, I like this. It's just a nice. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. Okay, beautiful color. Let's see. Let's nervous to start here. Let's see here. Ooh, that is pretty. Okay. I'm hoping that this is opaque enough that we'll only have to do one coat. That would be absolutely amazing. I love my golden black gesso, and so I was like, maybe this would be like similar quality, you know? And I am not disappointed so far. All right, let's grab this teeny tiny brush here. Not that one, this one. And just get in these teeny tiny areas. You want the right brush for the right job. Get in there and around things. Yes, beautiful. Okay, I want to be around his hair and around those flowers down in the right hand corner. Alright, okay, almost around his hair. Yeah, then we gotta do those flowers down in the right hand corner, and then it should be pretty easy from there A lot of times we do black backgrounds, but it's fun to try a different color. And this is quite the color. Yeah, this stuff seems great for backgrounds. I don't think we're gonna have to do a second coat, which is awesome. Anything that we can just put on once, we don't have to go over it, is a win in my book. Sophie, are you getting upset down there? What's going on, huh? You trying not to bark? She says, I get in trouble when I bark, but I think someone just delivered a package. I know. I'll go get it in just a sec. It'll be okay. He's gone now. Yeah. The package man is gone now. You can relax. Don't do it. I know. Miniature schnauzers can be quite barky and loud. And oh boy, can she be loud. Trying to get close enough to the paper to really see the fine details, but far enough away that my head does not end up in the frame. Can sometimes be a challenge. Okay. Okay, let's just do like in the middle around some of these. Smaller. All right, that is beautiful. I'm gonna let that dry all the way. I'm gonna go rinse my brushes off. Okay, this is the next one that I'm going to look at in the same book, and pan pastels are a fabulous way to do backgrounds because if you get it on the subject, it erases. So they are amazing for backgrounds. I'm grabbing some greens for this page. This is permanent green tint, and I think I will go ahead and grab the permanent green as well. And then this is bright yellow green. And do I want this one too? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Just want kind of an array of, yeah, this is chrome oxide green. Okay. So I'm gonna grab my spongy tool. Like I said, we can erase this, so I'm just gonna tap in, and you need so little. Pan pastels go a long way, so don't be scared of the price because you'll buy them once and have them forever. So don't be scared of them. They are amazing. So we will just go ahead and put some greens around. They can go really fast because, like I said, you can erase anything that you get, so you don't have to be as careful. Plus, you can also just color right over the top of them, so getting a little bit on your subject matter doesn't matter, especially since we're using greens and kind of what it's touching is leaves, and leaves can be colored green, so I'm not really going to worry too much about it. We're just gonna throw this background in really fast. Okay, way easy, way fast, way fun. I love it. So that is Pan Pastels. You can erase anything that you didn't like or don't want on there and then spray it with a fixative to keep it from moving around, though we've used very little, so it's not gonna move around much. So there's our second background. Ooh, I love that one. It was so fast. All right, our next background we're gonna do is going to be with oil pastels. So I've grabbed my oil pastels. I have mine all mixed together and grouped in colors. So I have some Paul Rubens and I have some, is it Mungo Gallery? Let's see. Yes, yes. The gallery ones. Yes, Mungo, and it's the gallery. So I've got those kind of all mixed together. So we're just, because you don't have to keep them separate. If you have a few of these, a few of those, you can use them together. So let's pick, let's see. I kind of want, let's see. All right, let's see. I kind of want, let's put, this is a permanent medium yellow. Let's put it near the bottom. These are fun because you kind of just put them on messily and then blend it all together at the end and it just looks amazing. So you have to be a little more careful with these than you do the Pan Pastels because they are harder to color over the top of and they don't erase very well. So we do need to be more careful, but they're so creamy, so wonderful. They give such a high pigment of color. They're a lot of fun. Okay, so that. All right, then this is a gallery, and this is Flame Red or Rouge Orange. So it's definitely an orange color. I wouldn't call it red, but and I am overlapping that yellow a little bit, but not too much, just we'll mix it together at the end. Okay, I like that. Then let's get a little more red. This is Vermilion from the Paul Rubens. So this is a little bit darker. Oop, went over my little critter there. That's okay. If you have smaller areas you need to get into, you can like rub some of this on a paper stump and then use your paper stump to get it in the small area. So like there's this space here between her feathers and her nose and mouth. So I will just rub my paper stump along the oil pastel, and then we will go in with the paper stump and put the color in there. So we're a little more careful. Okay. Awesome. All right, then I even want to go like redder, I think. Let's maybe bring this up just a little bit more. Bring it up a little bit higher, so it kind of matches better what's back here. Okay. Then let's get a little more red. It's this one. This is Scarlet. Ooh, this is really red. I like that color. That is pretty. Okay. This is in the Mungo Gallery one. Again, it doesn't matter. If you just have one set, great. Use whatever colors you have. If you have multiple sets, don't be afraid to mix them together. I'm going to take this up a little bit more. There we go, about right there. Kind of eyeball it across. You could always draw a line with pencil with a straight edge if you don't want to eyeball it, but I'm not too worried there. This is China red. Is it darker? I don't know that it's any darker. Ooh, what's this color? This might be awesome. Pozzoli soil red. It's like a brownish red. I want like really dark. Let's go for it. Let's try it. Yeah, that'll be pretty. Okay, so it's more of a brown, but I like it. We could even put some more red in there if we want to. Let's take this all the way up to the edge. I'm gonna need to put a paper behind my picture so I don't, when I blend this, I don't get pastel on the other pages of the book. Okay, we're gonna go over that red a little bit. And I think I'll even take some of that scarlet and just put it in there. We'll mix it in a minute. Okay. Okay, then let's grab a paper to put behind. Okay, so when we are blending these, we can blend them straight with our fingers, which is messy, but works wonderful. We have some smaller pieces in here, and in that, I really do want to use a paper stump. So we're gonna start I'll make sure my paper stump's pretty clean. It's stained, but it's pretty clean. So we'll go in and just rub it. Blend it together. Fingers are great because they add a little bit of heat. And so if you want to get in there with your finger, if you're not afraid, do it because it is wonderful. I really like oil pastels. I just think they're beautiful. They add such rich pigment and they're just kind of fun to use. Get in there with your finger. Don't be afraid. Look how well that works with your finger. It's just beautiful. Okay, now as I come over to this side, I do want to start with the lighter color and kind of work my way up just for blending purposes. And so this finger is pretty dirty now. It's got those darker colors. I don't want to take this down into this yellow because I'll mix that color. So I'm going to take a clean finger to start back down at the yellow. And if you need to get that paper stump to get down in those closer areas, you can do that. Okay, and then we'll work our way back up the picture. Blending those colors. Grabbing my paper stump for some of those tighter areas. And even if we make a mistake, we got to rambunctious here, and we've just smeared pastel all over our iguana. Oh well, that's okay. Who cares? It's not the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. No. We'll work it out later. It'll be fine. Okay. Now I'm getting some like lifting in this brown. It's not like blending to a smooth color as much. It might be because we don't have as much pastel on, but I'm kind of leaning into it anyways and allowing some of that to come and just letting it be some of like cloud texture or something. So I'm just kind of playing into it and almost like forcing it to do it at this point so that we kind of get that nice texture in there. I'm gonna take, what is this, the Vermilion? Yeah, I'm just gonna add some more right in here. Oops, that was it dark. See, that's why we need a clean finger. Now we have this brown spot. What are we gonna do with it? Oh well. Okay, we'll let that be. I'm gonna spray it with a fixative so that I don't get it all over the rest of my book. But I think this is beautiful. I think I can erase a little bit. Let's see. We'll try, but it's not... It's really not that big a deal, but let's just see. Oh yeah, we can erase a little bit there. Just lighten up a few spots that maybe we got in there, but it's not gonna like erase all the way like your pan pastels are. Okay, I'm gonna go set this, wash my hands so that I don't get pastel anywhere else. I'll be right back. All right, let's use an alcohol marker to do the background of this picture. I have G28 here, Ocean Green. Let's give this a try. Stay in the circle. Okay, and then let's grab, this is Bright Parrot Green. Two! Oh man. Okay. And then let's grab number 9, Vernice Green. Okay. And then Meadow Green. Okay, I'm gonna take... Alright, it's not a completely flat look because I'm not a marker pro and this is not a marker paper, but I still like it. We will take a look at it again once it is completely dry. Okay, for our last background of this video, we're going to use some like tissue paper that you put in like presents bags, you know. We're gonna take a piece of this. Look how pretty this paper is. It's got like these scales on it in different shades of blue and then that nice pop of teal. It's very pretty. So we're going to rip this up. So just take some nice rips and tears. Alright, we'll start with that and see if we need any more. Okay, now to adhere this to our page, we're going to use some acrylic matte medium, which is just glue, and it's going to dry clear, so we love that. Okay, let's find a nice piece for this corner. Maybe we'll do that nice corner piece right there. Okay, so I'm gonna use my fingers. I'm gonna just put a little on the paper. It's gonna dry clear and matte, so that's perfect. It might warp a little bit because we are getting the paper wet, so be mindful of that and just be okay with it. Or if you're not okay with warped paper, don't use this one for a background. This is not a background for you, and that's okay. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna keep doing that. We're just gonna put the glue on the paper, then we're going to find a piece that we like. Then we're going to stick it down on the glue, and then we're gonna put glue over the top of it as well, so it's like sandwiched in the glue. So you want glue underneath of it and on top of it. Okay, and you just kind of like paper mache'd your coloring book, you know? It's kind of fun. I like it. We'll let this dry all the way and then we'll add some paint to blend it in. Okay, so I am just taking some, what color is this? Lavender paint, just craft paint, and I am just filling in some of these gaps. And yeah, I'm using my fingers. I am haphazardly doing this. Just getting filling it in. This is just kind of a fun mixed media kind of background. We have to mix it up once in a while. You know, my black backgrounds are wonderful. I love them. But sometimes we need to mix it up. Sometimes we need to throw in something else. Be a little creative. Play with some of our other supplies that we just have hanging out. For this, see, you don't even need fancy paintbrushes. Just a finger, just one finger. One finger and some dollar paint. Okay, we'll just let that dry, and then that background is done. It kind of still looks a mess, but we can mess with it after it's dry. After we've colored the subject, we can, you know, play with it a little bit more if we still think it's messy, but it might just come together when we color the subject. Okay, you guys, so that is what, 5 ways to do backgrounds in your books. So let's just go over them real quick here. So we have our oil pastel picture. So nice. I love how strong the colors are. And then we have our mixed media, like tissue paper background. I really do like the colors. I think it's going to be fun when it's finished. And then we have our alcohol marker background. And then we have this acrylic paint background. I really like that paint. This paint, it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to get some more colors. It is really nice. And then last but not least, we have our pan pastel background. I saw it, there it is. I love using pan pastels for a background. So that looks beautiful. I love it. These will be some fun pictures for us to color. So come back, we'll color them. We'll use some more supplies. It will be fun. Okay, you guys, I hope you have an awesome weekend, that you find time to relax, take some deep breaths. Heaven knows I need to let some stress go and throw some color around, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.